Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today, thanks to Infinity of Natural, we have our 2023, a little bit of wind, holy cow, 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross XLE. It's actually the first time I've ever even sat in one of these, so it was kind of cool. I've always wanted to at least drive one and see what it's like. This is kind of what people are buying. Average consumers are buying crossovers, small SUVs. It's what people are really eating up. And this is kind of taking on the success of the Honda HR-V, building off of the Toyota CHR a little bit. So it's obviously based off of the Corolla platform, features an inline 4. I'm gonna have all the specs in the description. I wanna say it's a little under 170 horsepower. I want to say it's 169, and I think it's 150 pound-feet of torque, give or take. All routed, all-wheel drive, of course, and a CVT automatic. You do have a hybrid version available, and that one I want to say has 190 horsepower and probably a little bit more torque as well. Actually, a good amount of storage here. Deep pockets. Front plate bracket, even though one's already on the car. JBL sound system is actually very impressive in this car. Interior, very Corolla-esque, obviously. More JBL speakers, sunroof, leather heated seats, does have remote start. I'm gonna throw my phone on the charger, wireless charger. So one might say this has under 200 horsepower, it's gonna be an absolute dog. That's not the case, because this thing only weighs 3,300 pounds. So it actually does a very good job with that power, and this is a situation where a CVT fits perfectly. Obviously, I have to adjust the tire pressures. That's what that light's gonna be. This car just came in yesterday. I wanted to take a look at it because I, again, hadn't driven one ever before. So pretty darn cool little car. One of my main complaints with the RAV4 is the engine is extremely buzzy. And I think that's a very big complaint with a lot of other people as well. So going into this, knowing it's underpowered, knowing to really get some passing power, you're gonna be floored a lot of times. I'm like, I really hope this isn't as buzzy. It's not. It actually has a really good tone to it. It's throaty more than it is buzzy. And once you have the sound system up and you're listening to music, it really kind of falls into the background. In terms of driving dynamics, this car feels light, playful on its feet, you know, or on its toes, I should say. It feels light on its feet. And I mean, weighing 3,300 pounds, it's a lightweight compared to a lot of cars out there. And it gets out of its own way. I'm not having instances where I'm like, okay, I need more power. It's perfectly sufficient. I do hope, just for the fun, they do a GR version. Obviously, platform being very, very similar, it wouldn't take too much to do it. But again, that's gonna go against the concept of the GR Corolla. But even give us like a GR line, throw a turbo on this engine, or put the GR Corolla engine in it, give us a manual or even that new dual clutch. Let's have some fun. and I think they'd have a really popular car on their hands. But again, you think about competition, HR-V doesn't have a Type R. You know, it's... I'm going to compare this car to the HR-V because this is what it reminds me most of. I do feel like it's a little bit bigger than the HR-V. I want to say it's an in-betweener between the CR-V and the HR-V. It doesn't feel as cramped as the HR-V. You do have an up-high seating position, which helps with that. One thing with small SUVs is I can't stand feeling cramped, and almost all of them have an up-high seating position, and some of them you feel pretty cramped. I'm 5'10", heavier set I should say, and I feel very comfortable in this car. I could do a road trip in it and be pretty comfortable. That sun is absolutely brutal. So let's see how it has off the line punch. There's 40. So you see what I mean? It's not a rocket ship by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm not sitting here begging for more power. On paper, you feel like you're going to need more. That's not the case. You know, this car is light enough where this all works pretty well. And there's so many car enthusiasts out there that absolutely hate CVTs. In applications like this CVT is one of the better ones. CVTs have gotten much better from where they were, and we're talking about a car with under 200 horsepower. This is going to make the best use of that power. Even the top of the dash that's not. But the parts you actually would be more likely to touch are soft touch. Top of the door sills, armrest is leather. Nice enough to make no difference for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.